now I'm a queen 그림자도 사라진 scene I don't beg I don't chase I just take my rightful place hear me roar feel the sky 전설처럼 I come alive from the dirt I redefine 이 세상은 now it's mine from the mud 이제 내가 rule it all Whisper, yeah, it's in the mind. Arise, do ya? Can you hear? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud, I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising Seeingly will say my name 이름 불러 louder now I was born to run this game Jump, jump, watch me rise From the mud into the sky Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire I don't fall, I go higher I don't fall, I go higher From the mud, now I'm a queen. Daughter went from past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, 작은 용. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨냐 I'm flame 다 태워버려 no more chains 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me I'm not the same drip too hard yeah glow from the dirt now I'm gold 날 막아도 how to slow I'm the one I take control now they see me shining 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing jump 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 hear me roar 이제 날 막을 수는 없어 jump 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 feel the heat now the sky beneath my feet know the sky beneath my feet from the mud now I'm a queen 상처까지 turn to a dream watch me rise watch me take everything they couldn't break bow down look at me 이제 내가 destiny from the ground to the sky yeah I own it yeah it's mine I remember all the nights 어둠 속에 갇혀있던 time Now I'm everything they feared 이 목소린 더 크게 들려 From the mud, now I'm a queen 그림자도 사라진 scene I don't beg, I don't chase I just take my rightful place Hear me roar, feel the sky 전설처럼 I come alive From the dirt I redefine 이 세상은 now it's mine From the mud 이제 내가 rule it all Whisper Yeah It's in the mind Arise Do ya? Can you hear? Started from the dirt now I'm glowing 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸 Too small too weak that's what they said 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어 Thinking on the past I don't feel it 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려 From the mud I built my throne 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼 Low key I was hiding 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising Seeingly will say my name 이름 불러 louder now I was born to run this game Jump jump watch me rise From the mud into the sky Jump jump 느껴봐 fire I don't fall I go higher the mud, now I'm a queen. Started with the past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, 작은 용. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨 나 I'm flame. 다 태워버려, no more chains. 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me. I'm not the same. Drip too hard, yeah, glow. From the dirt, now I'm gold. 날 막아도 how to slow. I'm the one, I take control. Now they see me shining. 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing. Jump, 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 hear me roar. 이제 날 막을 수는 없어. Jump, 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 feel the heat. Now the sky beneath my feet. Know the sky beneath my feet. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 상처까지 turn to a dream. Watch me rise, watch me take everything they couldn't break. Bow down, look at me. 이제 내가 destiny. From the ground to the sky. Yeah, I own it, yeah, it's mine. I remember all the nights. 어둠 속에 갇혀있던 time. Now I'm everything they feared. 이 목소린 더 크게 들려. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 그림자도 사라진 scene. I don't beg, I don't chase. I just take my rightful place. Hear me roar, feel the sky. 전설처럼 I come alive. From the dirt I redefine. 이 세상은 now it's mine. From the mud. 이제 내가 rule it all. Whisper. Yeah. From the mud. I rise. Do ya? Can you hear it? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud, I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key, I was hiding. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising. Seeing they will say my name. 이름 불러 louder now. I was born to run this game. Jump, jump, watch me rise. From the mud into the sky. Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire. I don't fall, I go higher. I don't fall, I go higher. From the mud, now I'm a queen. Started with the past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, 작은 용. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨 나 I'm flame. 다 태워버려, no more chains. 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me. I'm not the same. Drip too hard, yeah, glow. From the dirt, now I'm gold. 날 막아도 how to slow. I'm the one, I take control. Now they see me shining. 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing. Jump, 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 hear me roar. 이제 날 막을 수는 없어. Jump, 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 feel the heat. Now the sky beneath my feet. Know the sky beneath my feet. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 상처까지 turn to a dream. Watch me rise, watch me take everything they couldn't break. Bow down, look at me. 이제 내가 destiny. From the ground to the sky. Yeah, I own it, yeah, it's mine. chase. I just take my rightful place. Hear me roar, feel the sky. 전설처럼 I come alive. From the dirt I redefine. 이 세상은 now it's mine. From the mud. 이제 내가 rule it all. Whisper. Yeah. It's in the mind. Arise. Do ya? Can you hear? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key, I was hiding. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising. Seeing they will say my name. 이름 불러 louder now. I was born to run this game. Jump, jump, watch me rise. From the mud into the sky. Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire. I don't fall, I go higher. I don't fall, I go higher. From the mud, now I'm a queen. Daughter of the past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me. 작은 용, I'm a beast. From the ground to the sky. 이젠 다들 say that's her right. 진흙 속에서 시작된 myth. 이제 내가 legend, I don't miss. 발표도 올라와, that's my gift. Crown on my head, I'm running this. 작은 불씨나 I'm flame. 다 태워버려, no more chains. 내 이름 새겨 sky 위에 remember me. I'm not the same. Trip too hard, yeah, glow. From the dirt, now I'm gold. 날 막아도 how to slow. I'm the one, I take control. Now they see me shining. 더 이상 숨지 않아 climbing. Jump, 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 hear me roar. 이제 날 막을 수는 없어. Jump, 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 feel the heat. Now the sky beneath my feet. Know the sky beneath my feet. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 상처까지 turn to a dream. Watch me rise, watch me take everything they couldn't break. Bow down, look at me. 이제 내가 destiny. From the ground to the sky. Yeah, I own it, yeah, it's mine. I remember all the nights. 어둠 속에 갇혀있던 time. Now I'm everything they feared. 이 목소린 더 크게 들려. From the mud, now I'm a queen. 그림자도 사라진 scene. I don't beg, I don't chase. I just take my rightful place. Hear me roar, feel the sky. 전설처럼 I come alive. From the dirt I redefine. 이 세상은 now it's mine. From the mud. 이제 내가 rule it all. Whisper. Yeah. It's in the mind. Arise. Do ya? Can you hear? Started from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을 그려. From the mud I built my throne. 이 하늘은 이제 내 것처럼. Low key, I was hiding. 이젠 불꽃이 타올라 rising. Seeing they will say my name. 이름 불러 louder now. I was born to run this game. Jump, jump, watch me rise. From the mud into the sky. Jump, jump, 느껴봐 fire. I don't fall, I go higher. I don't fall, I go higher. from the mud, now I'm a queen. Daughter went from past, now I'm so clean. Watch me shine, watch me rain. I don't lose, I dominate. Bow down, look at me, dragon young. I'm a beast from the ground to the sky. Agent had to say that's her right.
นึกว่าจะไม่ทันสันเละเย็ดแม่ โอเค วันนี้เรามาดูนี่กันเกือบไม่ทันไอ้เหี้ยผมไปกินข้าวมาเมื่อกี้ก็เลยขึ้นช้านิดนึงไม่นึกว่ามันจะขึ้นไวขนาดนี้เอ้ยพระเจ้าช่วยกล้วยทอดNTE เนี่ยผมไม่ได้ขึ้นมาสักพักหนึ่งแล้วแต่ที่ไม่ได้ขึ้นเนี่ยไม่ใช่ว่าไม่ได้เล่นนะคือก่อนหน้านี้ก็จะมีขึ้นเสียแล้วนึงโอ้ยแห้งหมดดิล้มหมดเลยก่อนนี้ผมก็ขึ้นไอ้นี่ไปในเรื่องของนานารี่ในเรื่องนานารี่ในเรื่องหลักของเกมไปซึ่งเกตแม่ถ้าเห็นโมเดลผมมันขยับแปลกๆอย่าใส่ใจผมจัดท่าโมเดลกันดั้มผมอยู่โอ้ยเชี่ยแม่งหลุดอีกแล้วคุยหวังว่าจะไม่หลุดไม่เหี้ยอยากได้แอคชั่นเบสอ่ะแอคชั่นแอคชั่นเบสแหละถูกแล้วมั้งไม่รู้เรียกถูกเปล่าเขาเรียกว่าอะไรฐานตั้งโมเดลอ่ะอยากได้ฐานตั้งโมเดลคือผมมีโมกันดั้มอยู่ผมมีกันทราเทิร์น A ไอ้เหี้ยกูบอกเลยผมมีเทิร์น A ตัวMG แล้วเฮ้ยเขาไม่มีฐานตั้งแล้วแม่งโอ้ยเชี่ยหลุดอีกแล้วไอ้สัตว์เอ้ยหลุดเฮียอะไรนักหนาวะเฮียอยากได้ตู้โชว์
is brought to you by DSD Pop
สปอนเซอร์
Normal is an anomaly. Welcome, appraisers.
to the preview special program for version 1.2,
โอเค
1000 Less One Nights. And also the launch event for DSD's hit Anomaly tabletop game of the same name. I'm your host, Light. As always, I'm joined by game designer Baggy to walk you through all the new content in this upcoming version.
Hey appraisers! Designer Baggy here. So nice to see you all again.
Today's program is a bit out of the ordinary, as you might have noticed. Alongside the release of new content, we're also going to introduce an Anomaly tabletop game from DSD Pop. So the format might look a little different than usual.
มึงมี Tabletop
We'll introduce you to the tabletop game in the second half of the show. And a big shout out to our sponsor,
บอก
DSD
ว่า
Pop,
มี Tabletop อ่ะ
their generous support of the program.
ไม่รู้มันจะมาอีกท่าไหนนะ
Yep. And before we dive in, I want to start by thanking all appraisers for your support, encouragement, and suggestions over these past months. We hear you loud and
ภาษา
clear.
ไทยได้ไหมค
We're
รับ
working through every piece of feedback and
นั่น
drawing up
ขอภาษา
plans
ไทย
to
นะ
improve. So this time, we're leading with a look at some of the improvements arriving with version 1.2. Plus, a chat about what's planned further down the road.
Okay, let's get into it.
Let's kick things off with Hetero hobbies, starting with Sea Angler. Before version 1.2, you couldn't keep the fish you caught in Sea Angler. Selling was your only option. Once version 1.2 arrives, you'll get to keep your favorite fish in your own house.
อ๋อ
This is an epic upgrade for all the anglers out there. I can finally keep all the orange quality fish I reel in. So, anything we should know about fish keeping?
There's actually quite a bit to it. First of all, you'll need a fish tank. Different tank sizes hold different numbers of fish. And they come in two types, freshwater and saltwater. A newly purchased tank starts as freshwater, and you can switch it to saltwater later.
saltwater คือน้ำเค็ม
You'll also want to adjust the tank's temperature and pH to give your fish a comfortable
ต้องดู
place
ค่า
to
pH
live.
ให้ปลาด้วย
And I'm guessing
แหม
we've got to factor in how different fish like to live.
เอาแล้วมึง
Yes, that's a big factor too. Some fish need a tank all to themselves, while others do fine in a community. So watch the mix of species in each tank. And of course, remember to feed them on time.
This is starting to sound complicated. Now I'm worried I won't be able to keep my fish alive.
Not to worry. We've added automatic temperature control, water quality regulation,
control.
auto feeding, and more so you can keep things
auto
low
feed.
maintenance.
Oh good, that's a relief.
And one more thing. Once version 1.2 is live, if you're lucky enough to land a rare catch, you can mount it on the back of your car and show it off to everyone.
Oh, for sure.
ของแต่ง
Who doesn't want to flex a little when they catch a big fish, right? We've covered a lot of fishing improvements. Are there any other Hethrao hobbies getting expanded?
Yes, with version 1.2, Little Sparrow is getting a new game mode, Richi Mahjong. It's a more defensive,
Mahjong.
more competitive style of Mahjong, built around the Richi Declaration as its core offensive weapon. We'll go over the basic rules in a later segment. Once version 1.2 is live, you can invite friends to a round of Richi Mahjong at the Maid Cafe or in any house with a Mahjong table.
อ๋อ
And of course, the existing
gột
mode,
của Mahjong
Mahjong
đó.
Inferno, isn't going anywhere.
มาจองหรือคือ
Sadly, the lazy decorator that I am, I still haven't finished my
Mahjong.
house, so no mahjong table
หลา
for
ยคน
me.
เรียกหลายแบบ
Perfect
นะบาง
timing,
คนเรียก
actually,
หมักหยกบางคน
because
เรียก
I'm
ไข่นก
about
ก
to
ระจอกแต่
introduce
ส่วน
the
ใหญ่เราจะ
cure
ได้ยิน
for
แต่คำว่าไข่
decorating
นกกระจอก
headaches.
ก็ส่วนใหญ่
In version 1.2, we're also launching the Decor Blueprint feature. Appraisers can save their designs
Oh,
as
blueprint.
blueprint codes and share their work on Bagel. You can grab the codes shared by other appraisers and furnish your house in one tap.
อ๋อฮะ
Store up to 20 blueprints so you can swap home decor styles whenever the mood strikes.
บูปิน
There's
และ
just
สามาร
one
ถแชร์ได้
catch.
ด้วย
You'll still need to unlock the furniture a blueprint calls for on your own.
That's exactly what I needed. I can't wait to see what the master decorators out there come up with.
There's also
Kung
quite a
game
few
ng
quality
Siba
of life
lang-
improvements
lang
landing with
8
version
ล้านก่อน
1.2. Let's go over some of them right now. First up, we've fine-tuned how avatars are displayed, so they look more natural on your home screen. The portable player is getting a new, simplified interface for easier music control on the go.
อ๋อฮะ
Progression is also getting smoother. You can now long press to select materials in bulk when leveling up characters, arcs, and consoles. And for the racing minigame, we've added a player reporting feature to the online battle mode, so you can easily flag any disruptive
อุ้ย
behavior.
ปรับปรุงเยอะมาก อะไรอะโชว์กับไฮโอ้อันนี้คอนเทนต์ PVP เดี๋ยวต้องหาเวลาว่างเล่นหน่อย
That covers the improvement
Why
shipping with version
did they
1.2. Ready to take a peek further into the future?
You bet. As always,
ก็เอา
we have some
อะไรที่
fresh
จะปรับปรุ
character
ง
model
แล้วก็เพิ่ม
updates
เข้า
to
มา
show off.
ใหม่ในแบบ quality
First up is Linko from ETD6, who we first met in the Debt Collector storyline back in version 1.0. And as a bonus, we're also giving everyone a sneak peek at another ETD6 member.
ETD 6
Wait, Elms? Isn't she the lieutenant of ETD6? She looks completely different from the last time we saw her. And what's with the question mark after her name?
You'll have to wait for a future update to find out her story.
Oh, come on, stop teasing us. Have you got anything else on characters?
Of course. Let's jump straight into the version 1.2 new character showcase.
มา โอ้ Shinku
Meet Shinku from the Bureau of Anomaly Control CSU2. She's an icy but decisive operative who keeps
ชุ
everyone
ด
at
โค
arm's
ตร
length.
โป๊เลยคุณพระคุณ
Her
เจ้า
Esper ability awakened when she was
แต่
young,
กูดู
and
เลย
she trained
แต่กู
under
ดู
her
ภา
mentor
พ
from
ปกกูก็รู้แล้วว่ามีสกิน
CSU9
น่ะ
at one of the
เดี๋ยว
Bureau's branch
เปิดลึก
offices.
อีกแล้วกู
Recently, she got reassigned to the Bureau
บอก
headquarters
เลย
here in
นะตัวเนี้ยเปิดลึกแน่
Heatherell,
แต่ไม่
making
เป็น
her
โคต
Mint's
รมดอี
newest
กแล้ว
teammate.
She
และตัว
definitely
ต่อ
gives
ไป
off that
เน
keep
เจอร์
your
หรือนัก
distance
ขนาด
vibe,
น่าจะ
huh?
เนเจอร์ใช่ไหม
Almost the polar opposite of our bright and bubbly mint.
In everyday life, she can seem a little hard to approach. But when out on a mission, Shinku proves herself
Which you
dependable
got
far
four.
beyond her years. She's always the first to charge into danger and shield her teammates. That's just how this awkward dragon girl protects the people she
Dragon
cares
girl.
about. As for
Oh my
social
God.
skills, well, she might need a little more time to find her footing there. But now that she's surrounded by such a colorful
Wait,
bunch of
Dong Jun
teammates,
ni wa.
who knows? Maybe that icy heart is already starting to thaw.
เกลือ
One look at her and you know she hits like a truck. Okay, now I have to know what her powers are.
Shinku's Esper attribute is Cosmos, and she's a
Shinku
master of
Cosmos.
hand-to-hand combat. Her combat prowess let her hit the ground running when she first joined the Bureau.
อ๋อ
But the
ตัวเมน
rampages caused by her lack of control are a problem she urgently needs to solve.
Oh,
เอาไปเปิด
rampages.
จะเอาไป
Care to
ใส่ไว้ใน
elaborate?
ทีม
Of course. Shinku's combat mechanics are pretty special. She has two completely different
จับ
combat
บอลพุ่ม
and
ได้ด้วย
movement kits. Let's go through them one by one. In her normal form, Shinku uses basic attack
Normal
special
form.
combat arts, unleashing a string of up to 5 consecutive martial arts attacks that deal Cosmos damage. Landing the 3rd or 5th hit, or holding down basic attack during the 3rd, 4th, or 5th hit, triggers a variant of her basic attack special combat arts altered, and builds up her Defiant Spirit gauge, which lets Shinku enter her Rampage form. When an enemy attack flashes red, time the dodge just right, and Shinku performs a counterattack, answering with a vicious flying kick that deals 1 instance of Cosmos damage, builds up Defiant Spirit, and takes an extra chunk out of the target's break gauge. She also has a unique mechanic. If Shinku is on the field in combat and goes a certain amount of time without attacking, she enters the menacing gaze state, sizing up her opponent and coiling to strike. A dodge counter performed in this state not only deals bonus damage, but also forcibly knocks back the target. Shinku's redirect skill, High Speed Breach, sends her rocketing at the target for a ferocious flurry, dealing Cosmos damage and building Defiant Spirit. And for her ultimate, Crimson Fury, Shinku spends all of her Defiant Spirit to enter the Surging Crimson state, then launches a multi-stage attack that deals massive Cosmos damage to the target.
So this is Shinku.
โอ้
in her
เชล
rampage
เชล
form?
โบรเชล
Sheer aura coming off.
Damn
Once Shinku enters
Damn,
Surging
she hot.
Crimson, her entire skill kit transforms. Her basic attack changes from special combat arts to Tidal Assault. With her powers fully unleashed,
นี่คือเปลี่ยนร่าง
Shinku attacks with terrifying intensity, stringing
สี
together
แม่
up
งน่า
to
เหมาะไป
5 consecutive
ทางสาย
attacks that deal
ดำมากกว่า
Cosmos
ไปทาง
damage.
สายบนเหี้ย
And her attacks now
หรือ
build
เหมาะกับ
up
สายล่าง
Fading
อะแต่
Reason
นี่มันคือ
instead.
สายบนอะอะไร
Her
วะ
redirect skill changes too. It now costs all of her Fading Reason to cast. Shinku leaps into the blind spot above her target and rakes downward with a devastating claw strike, dealing massive Cosmos damage. And when Surging Crimson nears its end, Shinku can unleash her ultimate, Crimson Judgment, Keep tapping her ult, and she darts between targets at blinding speed, dealing massive cosmos damage. And to cap it off, tap her ult one last time to unleash a powerful finisher, Ultimate Dragon Flame Verdict, dealing massive cosmos damage to targets across a wide area. Outside of combat, a rampaging Shinku can vent part of her powers as pure mobility, dramatically boosting her open world movement and climbing
ใน
speed.
ร่างนี้จะวิ่งเร็วมาก
That's her open world character trait,
Wow, thank goodness she's on our side.
right? And that's the perfect segue into her combat
เข้า
role.
มา
When fighting alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, swap to Shinku to trigger an Esper cycle and unleash her support skill, a fierce knee strike that deals cosmos damage and builds Defiant Spirit. When Shinku takes the field, she gains the Charge cycle enhancement. So whenever the current active character charges up, off-field characters charge up by the same amount. That's a lot of theory. Let's watch a combat showcase and see Shinku in action.
แล้วก็แปลงร่างส่วนใหญ่แล้วต้องเข้าโหมดนี้ให้เร็วที่สุดเพื่อทำดาเมจแล้วนี่คือเปิดอันติเสร็จมึงยังตีได้ต่อแล้วก็กดอันติได้อีกรอบหรืออาจจะไม่กดอันติอีกรอบก็น่าจะนี่หมดแปลงร่างเนี่ยไม่รู้ว่ากดอันติหรือเปล่าน่าจะกดอันติแหละเฮ้โคตรมี2ล่างแล้วถูตายห่าแล้วกูบอกเลยสุดเลยตัวเนี้ย
That dual form combat
ปิด
looks
ให้
so
ยับ
satisfying. I could barely keep up. And Rampage Shinku is just too cool. Any chance we greenlight the full dragon-themed outfit for her right now?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. First, let's check out how Shinku and the Appraiser can cross paths around Heathero. Once version 1.2 launches, raising Shinku's bond level gradually unlocks ride-along, Little Sparrow Mahjong matches, move-in, and a new set of interactions. Let's take a look.
มีซ้อนมอเตอร์ไซค์ซ้อนรถมาจองโอ้มีกินข้าวด้วย โอ้ยชุดเดี๋ยวนะหูหูมึงโป๊ทุกชุดเลยเหรอโอ้ my แก้มจับจับไอ้พาเข้าโรงหนังมีพาเล่นทะเลพาอันนี้ด้วยโอ้ยตายแล้วโอ้ยตายแล้ว
Shinku's loungewear is a total 180 from her usual look. Never would have guessed this was her style.
Shinku's city hangout story will also open up around town. We might just discover a whole different side of her.
โอ้ยตายแล้วโอ้ยไม่คิวไอ้เหี้ยโอ้ไต่เลี้ยวอันนี้เข้าบ้านชินคูเนาะมึงสปอยกูยังงี้
So that's the side of Shinku that comes out around the Appraiser. Hold on, that last shot looked like inside of a home. Was that Shinku's place?
It is. In the new version, Shinku's place opens its doors to appraisers.
บ้านชินคูจะเปิด
You can invite her to move into your house or drop by hers as a guest. For more intel on Shinku, you'll have to dig it up yourselves around Heathero. Up next, another new companion who can't wait to say
ส
hello.
นใจเลยเหี้ย
We all
โดน
remember
ชินคูตก
Iroi, right? In the Dreamwalk Corridor episode, she was the volunteer guide who showed the appraiser anomaly around Sunward Island.
The sweet girl who welcomed us onto the island?
That's her. Iroi also works in CSU2 at the Bureau of Anomaly Control as a teammate of Mint and Shinku. She's warm, wildly popular, and a natural at handling people. The thing is, her reaction to absolutely everything seems just a little too perfectly normal.
Could that warm, gentle side be just a front? Or is there something more going on?
ไอ้เหี้ย
Oh, and I noticed 3 little lambs trailing after her. Are they tied to her Esper ability?
อันนี้มา
They are. Iroi's Esper attribute is Anima. Her power turns dreams into a persistent field, almost like a miniature world all on its own. And every site in that world is built by her 3 lambs, Phantasos, Morpheus, and Ikelos.
I see. Sounds like Iroi shares a special connection with critters.
She does. Iroi's friendly nature earns her special perks in the open world. Interacting with small animals gives her a chance to receive useful items, up to 2 times per day, capped at 999 total.
Oh, that's quite handy.
เหมือน
And
กับ
what's she like in combat?
Iroi's combat role is healing and buffs. With basic attack collaboration, Iroi summons her lambs for a string of up to 5 consecutive attacks that deal anima damage. Building imagination on hit. Hold basic attack and Iroi spends imagination to charge up, unleashing up to 3 attacks based on her charge level. Use a basic attack right after a critical dodge and Iroi lobs her lamb Phantasos at the target, dealing 1 instance of anima damage and taking an extra chunk out of the target's break gauge. Her redirect skill has 2 branches. Tap to send the lambs in for individual attacks and build imagination. Press and hold to weave a dreamy illusion that puts 3 teammates into the regression state to assist in battle.
Can you break down this regression state for us?
Of course, it's a special state where characters become invincible and are replaced by Iroi's 3 lambs, Morpheus, Ikelos, and Phantasos, who also inherit part of Iroi's offensive stats. Beyond the method I just mentioned, while Iroi is in the team and in combat, any teammate who falls will also enter regression. When Iroi casts her ultimate, the gates of dreams swing open. If her imagination hasn't reached the required threshold, she opens the dream of the Horned Gate, providing continuous healing to the whole team.
Healing
If her imagination has reached the threshold, she opens the dream of the Ivory Gate instead, continuously damaging all enemies caught inside while it
อันติ
lasts.
คิวแล้วทำอะไรได้อีกวะ
While the dream of the Ivory Gate is active, swapping to a character in regression resurrects them and restores a portion of their HP. The dream continuously drains imagination, and once it's all spent, the dream ends and resurrected characters return to regression. When fighting alongside teammates with a compatible Esper attribute, switch to Iroi to unleash her support skill. She scoops up Morpheus and charges forward, dealing 1 instance of anima damage, healing all allied characters, and building imagination. She also grants an extra enhancement to the Blossom cycle. When the first Vita Bud disappears, a duplicate Vita Bud grows in its place. Let's roll some combat footage so you can get a feel for how she plays.
มึงหันกล้องไปไหนกูมองไม่เห็น โอ้เชียแม่งแปะบอสซ้ำรัวๆเลยเย็ดไหม
Oh, Iroi fighting alongside her 3 lambs is just so wholesome. We'll get to hang out with her around the city too, right?
Of course. And here's a sneak peek.
อันนี้คือแฮงเอาท์เข้า The hell ห่วยแตกสุดๆกูว่าพัง
wait is killing me. It's going to feel like centuries before we get to meet Shinku and Iroi. They'll be showing up in the main story too, right? And what about the whole Scarlet Letter situation from
ว่า
before?
ยังไม่ได้โชว์
Hang
นี่เลย
tight. I'm about to fill everyone in.
แล้ว
In version 1.1,
อันนี้อยู่ไหน
we've once again crossed paths with the Scarlet Letter in the Corridor of Echoes. And the leader of this criminal organization finally stepped out of the shadows. At the end of that episode, having made off with the helm of Theseus, the Scarlet Letter seems to be plotting something even bigger. All this snatching up of precious anomalies seems to be in service of some mysterious game.
But what I'm sure everyone cares about most is Daffodil's departure and how Nonali is doing.
I completely understand how everyone feels. The Bureau of Anomaly Control is already taking action to stop the Scarlet Letter and to wake Nonali and the Dreamwalkers from the Corridor of Echoes. And Hotori, who never meant to drag the rest of Abon into this, will finally open up to the appraiser about what's really going on. Rest assured, everyone, Abon is still the same Abon. Nonali is sure to come back safe and sound. And the chaos the Scarlet Letter is stirred up is headed for its finale.
That's a real relief to hear. Here's hoping we get to see the appraiser's moment to shine in the final
เราต้องช่วย
showdown.
นานาลีได้แล้ว
The final showdown with the Scarlet Letter is exactly what the dev team is polishing hardest right now.
ตามคืน
In fact, ever since launch, we've received a great deal of feedback on story presentation, content pacing, and more. Thanks again, appraisers, for your patience and suggestions. We've been folding that feedback into how we build upcoming content. To deliver more spectacular scenes and stories that feel just right, we're planning to bring the finale of Episode 1, The Scarlet Letter, to the main storyline in version 1.3.
เมนสตอรี่ไลน์จริง
Then
ๆจะ
what
อยู่
kind of new story is coming in version 1.2?
แล้วเราจะมาใน
Version 1.2 slots in a more light-hearted story set after the Scarlet Letter incident wraps up and everyone settles back into daily life. Along the way, we'll make some new friends too.
So it's a story set a little later on the
ตอน
timeline.
นี้เรา
Yes,
แพท
one
แพท
day
นี้มันจะเป็
after
นการ
the
เตรียม
dust is
ตัว
settled, Mint pulls every string she can to snag a wildly popular
ก็คือเราจะ
tabletop game
นี่
bundle. She invites the appraiser over, hoping a game night will break the ice with CSU2's new arrivals, and introduce the appraiser to some new friends while she's at it. And that game is none other than DSD Pop's hit anomaly tabletop game, 1000 Less One Nights, which just released a collector's edition.
Coming up next is the main event of today's show, DSD's big launch reveal. We'll need a moment to set up our props and scripts. While we do, appraisers, take this chance to jot down the first redeem code. We'll take a short break and be right back.
Take a short break กู0708
Once again, a brand new day. The village of fuzzies. What are the cute,
มึงเพิ่งจะเข้า
adorable fuzzies
ออสซิน
visiting?
รีวิ
Drinking
ว
water,
เจ็ดไหม
bathing in the sun, taking in the breeze. How cozy.
แกะน่ารัก
Uh-oh. Hey, did you have a sweet dream? Look,
อันนี้พื้นที่ใหม่หรืออีเวนต์
mysterious
วะเนี่ย
fuzzy merchant is here. Stacking high. Oh no. Huh? Seems like we have a guest.
โบอันนี้จะเป็นประมาณในเรื่องผสมอีเวนต์ปะพื้นที่ใหม่เลยหรือเปล่าวะหรือไม่ก็เป็นพื้นที่พิเศษโอ้โห
Hang out with no plans. We got you covered. Dive into fun stories and make memories full of
บอ
laughter.
ร์ดเกม
Team up with friends and go on an epic adventure. DSD's newest anomaly game, 1000 Less One Nights, is now on sale. Come give it a try.
Hey, come back. Another round.
ก็คือเรามาเล่นบอร์ดเกมไอ้เหี้ย
Oh
ทุกคนได้สกินใหม่หมดเลย ทุกคนนี่คือ3คนนี้นะฉะโคตรเท่เลยซอสแมนเกียรติทำจะเป็นเกม RPG เลยเมดอันนี้แอสซัสซินก็อัปเลียนดักก็ไหนโอ้โหโคตรเท่โอ้โหเชี่ยแมปโอ้โหเปิดแคสสดดูเลยเฮียไม่ต้องว้าวกับกูมั่งไงแดมโว้ยโคตรเท่เลยอ่ะโอ้แต่ละคนมีสกินอัปเกรดขึ้นไปเรื่อยๆด้วยมึงเอ้ยกูแตกอันนี้เกมใหม่แหละครับ ไอ้เหี้ยอันนี้เกมใหม่อะเย็ดแม่อิโซพิกใช่โอ้เวลี
Welcome back.
Holy
Once
shit.
again, thank you all for
Who
joining
are
the
you?
launch of
Naman
DSD's brand new Anomaly tabletop game,
ก็ว่าอยู่
1000 Less One Nights.
yes ดี
By the way,
มึง
did
แอ
anyone
ม
catch that
Engine
weirdly
and Dragon ไอ้
fantastical
สัตว์
scenery just now?
มันเปลี่ยนจาก
Didn't look like any Hetherau
เปลี่ยน
I
ดีเป็น
know.
DSD
That's because it was footage of the very anomaly tabletop game we're about to introduce.
Wait, are you serious? That was footage of a tabletop game?
I'm dead
เหี้ยกูนึก
serious.
ว่าเกมใหม่
1000 Less One Nights is a tabletop RPG. In version 1.2's new main story, we become characters on the game board and live out a full-blown fantasy adventure.
A tabletop game that doubles as the way the new story unfolds. Now that's a novel combo.
1000 Less One Nights weaves a story perfectly tailored to its players. This time,
1000
the
Less
appraiser and
One-
friends are whisked away to a fantasy realm, the
Fantasy,
Warren
yeah.
continent.
โอ้โห
It's home to Fuzzy Village, built by whimsical little creatures called Fuzzies. And it has a dragon problem. The party's quest? Help the villagers protect their home and slay the evil
ห
dragon.
อบได้ไหม
Oh, so
ทำแบบ
it's a fantasy world generated by
RPG
an
แบบ
anomaly
จริง
tabletop
จังเลยได้
game.
ไหม
No wonder the art style felt so different. And in that footage, I
ơi.
spotted several regions
Kê
with totally
kê.
different climates and terrain. Come on, give us more details.
You got it. In this story, the four-member party of the appraiser, Mint, Iroi, and Shinku sets out from Fuzzy Village onto the grassy plains of Warren.
เย็ดแม่
From the plains, they venture into distinct regions: volcano, ice field, and lakelands, battling different monsters along the way, before finally reaching the heart of it all, the Dragon Keep, to slay the evil Crimson Dragon.
So the Crimson Dragon is the big bad boss. Look at this
bad
thing, it's
boy.
terrifying. Can we actually beat it?
If you want to take it down, pay close attention to what comes next. On the Warren continent,
โอ้โห
each member of the four-person
Okay,
party has
co-op.
their own class. Defeating monsters earns XP to level up your
co-op หรือเปล่า
characters and boost
น่า
their
จะขอบ
combat
ได้แหละมั้ง
power. With a chance to receive gear, along with all kinds of items you can trade at the shop.
There's a gear system too?
Yep,
Oh.
gear spans
Oh.
7 equipment slots,
Oh my-
with
Oh.
different rarities
Oh
and
my-
class restrictions on top.
อีเหี้
Gear
ย
stats are randomized, and pieces can roll random properties as well. On
Oh.
weapons, a random
my-
property might land as a
Oh
stat
my
or as a
God.
passive skill effect. And that's where the appraisal skill comes in.
Oh.
Identify your new
นี่เกม
gear
อะไรเนี่ย
and find out its
โอ้มี
true
บอล
worth.
ไฟด้วย
Why does this feel strangely familiar?
หรือของได้
Don't tell me there are armor set
Oh,
bonuses
yeah.
too.
There are. Complete a gear set and you'll earn stat bonuses plus passive
โอ้ย
effects.
ตายห่าแล้วมึง
Let me show you what combat
RPG
feels like
game
once you've leveled up and kitted out with high rarity gear.
โอ้ตายแล้วเฮียมึงทำมาขนาดนี้ โอ้ my god โอ้ my god
Oh, that's the stuff. Mowing down
Oh
hordes is
my
so cathartic.
God.
On top of everything we've covered, the gear system has an even rarer category:
แปลงเป็น
accessories.
แกะเพื่อหลบมอนได้ด้ว
Some
ย
accessories don't just boost your power, they come with effects you'd never see coming. But one thing to note, appraising or swapping gear can only be done near a
โอ้ย
camp
เหี้ย
or
เปลี่ย
bonfire.
นเกมแล้ว
Camps?
วันไฟ
Tell us more.
Camps are where players rest and regroup on the Warren continent. There, you can recover stamina and swap gear, or interact with the mystery fuzz merchant for appraisals,
Yeah.
trades, and a bit of conversation.
เหี้ย
While adventuring through each
Yeah.
region, you may also run into other
โอ้
NPCs,
กู
and
ตอนแร
some
กกู
will
แบบ
even hand
เอ้
you
ยมันมีแค่
quests.
นี้เหรอวะมัน
Keep
มัน
exploring,
เอาอัน
and
ใหญ่
you might
มาไว้ตรง
stumble onto
นี้
hidden stages with special
fuck.
rewards.
Hold on. Did I just see the character models change when gear was swapped?
You did. What you wear is what you see, and that's one of the Warren continent's
Oh.
signature features. Some equipment slots in the game have their own dedicated
Oh my
models,
God.
so the moment you swap a piece, the change shows up
เอา
on
มา
your
ใส่
character
ใน
in real
โลก
time.
ภายนอกได้ไหม
So
ค
as
รับ
you play, you can chase stronger
Shinku
stats
แม่งโคตร
or
สวยเลยลูกพี่
hand build a look you love piece by piece. Personally, I'd say that's
Oh,
just as
Shinku.
fun as pulling a legendary
โอ้ my
teardrop.
god โอ้ my
Could
god
we get a
โอ้
look
อยา
at
ก
the
ได้
gear on all four? The appraiser, mint,
Oh my god
Iroi, and
it's so
Shinku?
big
No problem.
Oh my god เหี้ยเหี้ย
Gotta hand it to them. This
Oh
game
my-
feeds the min-maxers and the fashion crowd. No wonder
Oh
it's selling
my
like crazy in
God.
Hotori. And one more question. If every rest means trekking back to camp, isn't that a huge hassle?
No worries there. The continent is also dotted with bonfires, where your party can patch up on the go. Instant stages have rest points as well, so you're never far from a quick breather.
I can tell this tabletop game is packed with things to do.
ไปด้านหน้า
But at the end of the
ตามไป
day,
ดูนะ
everything you
Oh.
experience stays
Oh
inside
my
the game
God.
world.
Oh my god
Feels like a bit of a shame. If we could take those gear sets out of the game and wear them around Hotori, I wouldn't say no to that.
First off, you're right. Conquering the Warren continent is no quick jaunt, so this mode will be permanently available.
permanent
You can take on the challenge whenever you have
Ah.
time, and save and quit at any point. And after your first clear, the game is fully replayable. Later playthroughs unlock previously unreachable regions and new quests. And higher tier gear drops for you to appraise. Keep an eye out for that. Second, playing the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop game earns you the event token Mystery Buttons, which you can spend on select items. The event shop stays open long term and is accessible anytime through the event page.
Back to my question then. Can we bring the RPG gear into Hotori or not?
ใช่เอาออก
You
มา
absolutely
ได้ไหม
can.
ได้
The
เหรอ
event shop lets you exchange for select in-game gear as outfits, wearable right in Hotori. And since we're on the subject, let's get into the new outfits for this version.
New outfit for the
In version 1.2, beyond the 1000 Less One Nights adventuring looks, we've prepared outfits in all kinds of styles. Over the course of several updates, a total of 19 brand new outfits will be making their debut.
19? That's quite a lot.
เจ้า
Yep, let's start with the 1000 Less One Nights outfit series.
19 ชุด พ่อมึง โอ้ย Great Master โอ้ my god ชุดแม่งเท่สัตว์เลย Glory Day Glory Day ผู้ชายเท่กว่า ผู้หญิงมันตัวนี่ Fire and the Wind The Van Hunter Aroma Frame Oh my god Oh my god it's so big man Ahmed oh gee Dream Walker
Some of the outfits in this series can be exchanged using mystery buttons in the event shop we just mentioned.
Normal
A heads up though, while you can mix and match these
Everness.
pieces freely on the Warren continent,
Dragon
back in
Hunter
Hotori,
Ooh,
the outfits
เท่ว่ะ
are sold as complete sets only. Individual pieces can't be swapped or worn separately. Also, Shinku's Dragon Knight outfit comes with special skill effects. The 1000 Less One Nights outfit series also supports recoloring.
เปลี่ยนสี
Use the
ได้
matching dye orb item to unlock alternate styles for each outfit. Dye orbs are likewise available from the mode shop.
โอ้ยเหี้ย
Beyond the colors, each outfit's textures and patterns get matching style adjustments too. The first batch of recolorable outfits is shown here, with 33 styles in total.
โอ้มึงเกม
More
เดิม
outfit styles are in development and coming soon in future updates.
I'm so looking forward to that. Now going back to version 1.2. What other outfits are we getting?
ชุดใหม่อะ
Plenty.
ชุดอื่นที่ไม่ใช่
Shinku and
อันเนี้ย
Iroi are each getting brand new city wear, plus breezy summer outfits. Let's take a look.
ทัมเมอร์ออฟฟิศชุด อันนี้ชุดเดทชุดเดทก็คือชุดความสัมพันธ์10 fuck oh my fuck Children of อันนี้น่าจะซื้อนะ ก็คือ3 ล้านมีเงินค่อยซื้อแล้วกันสวยอยู่ดาวประตูอันนี้ก็น่าจะซื้อเหมือนกันแต่อันนี้น่าจะต้องใช้เพชรเติมซื้อมั้งนะชุดสวิมสูทกูสวิมสูทเนี่ยสวยว่ะอะไรไหนซัมเมอร์ฟรี
Okay, those are great.
ไอ้สอนนี้
I can practically feel summer coming already.
ใช่ไหม
Now if only the existing roster of characters could get summer outfits too. I know plenty of appraisers are thinking the same thing.
Don't worry, we're on it. Summer outfits for even more characters are arriving in version 1.3. And quite a few familiar faces will be getting swimsuits of their own.
ไม่แน่อาจจะต้องเปิดกระชา
Yes,
เหมือนเดิม
beach days with the crew and a camera roll full of bagel-worthy photos. Here we come. We've thrown a lot at you, so let's take a breather now. Here's the second redeem code for the day. We'll dive into the next segment shortly.
ตายโหง
Welcome back. We've now met version 1.2's 2 new characters and seen the new gameplay and outfits. Next, let's go over the timeline for when everything unlocks in the new version.
Let's start with the new limited boards. In version 1.2, Scarborough Fair will run 2 limited boards in sequence, Before the Dawn and the Lifeline. Roll on them to obtain the limited S-class characters Shinku and Iroi, respectively.
มาพร้อมกันเหรอ
Both boards run for 21 days each, so keep an eye on their schedules, appraisers.
มาพร้อมกันเหรอ
And as before, new skin perks events will run alongside the limited boards.
อ๋อไม่ใช่
Yes, the
สกิน
skins can drop
ชุดนักเรี
directly
ยน
from
เป็น
the
สกิน
boards,
ไอ้
and
นี่
they're also guaranteed once you hit a set number of total rolls on the matching board.
โอ้
Alongside the limited boards, the ARC shop will
เดี๋ยวนะ
roll out new ARC
On the matching board.
โอ้
grabs.
ยเหี้ย
Version 1.2 brings Shinku's
Oye,
Resolve
la
Special, followed by Iroi's Dreamgate Special, each running in sync with that character's limited board,
เพจเยอะ
so
ก็
stay
เปิด
tuned,
แล้วกัน
appraisers.
On top of that, when version 1.2 begins, part of the exchange shop's inventory will refresh once again.
อ้าย
You can spend lost pieces in the shop on dice and up to 20 tri-keys. Also after version 1.2 launches, appraisers can jump into the 1000 Less One Nights tabletop RPG we covered earlier. And quick reminder here,
อ๋อ
there's even more of the Warren Continent to uncover
คน
on
ที่เข้า
repeat
มาใหม่
runs.
เมื่อ
That's right.
เลเวลถึง20
Across later
จะบอกว่า
playthroughs,
จะ
the Warren
ข้ามไป
continent
ใน
keeps
นั้นได้
opening
เลย
new regions, unlocking brand new quests,
Board game
and
ได้เลย
revealing hidden story
DSD แล้ว
content.
กัน
Exploring further also earns you more mystery
เหี้ย
buttons.
เอ้ยก็ว่าอยู่
It's
ทำไม
all
แมป
out
นี้
there
ไม่มี
waiting
ใน
for
ในเรื่อง
appraisers
ต่อ
to
โอ้
uncover.
ยเหี้ย
Beyond all
มึงเอา
that, a brand new
Oh,
vehicle is
yay.
pulling up to meet appraisers,
Yay, sat
the
lit.
Draco.
โอ้ยรถว่ะรถคันใหม่แบรนด์ไหนเนี่ยกูไม่ได้ขับมอไซค์ด้วยดิแบรนด์ในเกมหรือว่ารถคันใหม่เลย อันนี้รถใหม่เลยไม่ใช่แบรนด์ในเกมเอ้ยไม่ใช่แบรนด์ในเกมนั่นแหละแบรนด์ในเกมเลยไม่ใช่แบรนด์ในชีวิตจริงส่วนรถไม่ก็ต้องซื้อแหละเพราะว่าเห็นว่ามันมีสกินน่าจะมีสกินมาเพราะอุ๊ยเชี่ยทำเลอร์เชี่ยทำสีดำนี่ใช่เลยแบทแมนอ๋อใช่มีสกินโอเค เหี้ยรถแม่งยังใหญ่ no money เหี้ยแต่ละคนได้แบบ no money แล้วกูไม่มีเงินแล้วเกิดกูไปเปิดปอร์เช่หมดเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวทำไมเมื่อมาร้านปอร์เช่อะไรเหี้ยแต่กูได้ปอร์ตกูสบายใจเลยจ้ะแอมเอาออฟฟอนกูหมดตูดแล้วอุ๊บว่าแต่เฮลทำไมมันเลี้ยวอย่างนั้นน่ะโอ้ถ้าให้ชินคูขับจะเป็นอย่าง ไอ้ยี่ทรอนไอ้ยี่ทรอนไอ้เหี้ยไอ้ยี่ทรอนว่ะไอ้เอ้ยโอ้ยโอเคซื้อกูยอมซื้อชินคูมีความสามารถในการขับรถเนาะโอเคแต่ต้องเป็นมอเตอร์ไซค์คันนี้เท่านั้นเนาะโคตรชอบเลยเฮียแต่รถคันหลักผมก็ยังใช้ปอร์เช่แหละ
The Draco is a ride that breaks all the rules. Structurally, it's nothing like a traditional motorcycle. It can strafe sideways, and while riding, you can even make the whole frame lift clear off the ground.
That has to be Hetheral's first fantasy-themed vehicle. Imagine the looks you get cruising around on that thing.
There's more. Shinku can ride the Draco too, not just the Appraiser. And the Draco has a special synergy with Shinku's Dragon Knight outfit. When she rides it wearing that outfit, the Draco takes on a special look while on the move.
อ๋อถ้าใส่
That wraps the new outfits and vehicle.
รถแม่ง
Next
จะ
up,
กลายเป็น
the events arriving in version 1.2.
Yes, the first event on the list is called Going, Gone.
Judging by the name, this is some kind of auction event?
You're half right. In Going, Gone, you'll head to auctions of all tiers and sizes alongside other appraisers, relying on your own keen eye or a little help from your companions to win valuable collectibles when the gavel falls.
Appraising collectibles? Appraisers finally get to do their actual job. But what did you mean by a little help from your companions?
In this mode, appraisers can invite character companions to join them at the auction, and each one lends a hand from a different angle. Every lot up for auction differs in type, value, size, and so on. Your companions will reveal clues about the lots along those lines, helping you judge exactly when to make your move. And even for the same kind of clue, different characters reveal it in different ways. During each round of bidding, one character might show you the rarity and silhouette of 3 random collectibles, while another might tell you in round 1 how many higher value lots are in play.
So depending on the clues, I could play the long game, piece everything together, and strike late, or I could go in swinging and snipe a win on the first move.
Exactly. And before entering each auction, you'll bring along a support item of your own for gathering intel. Cross-reference it with your companion's tips, and you might just pull off something nobody saw coming.
A bunch of appraisers playing mind games in this auction minigame. That's a serious test of deduction. My brain is growing wrinkles just thinking about it.
And don't forget to stretch your legs after all that thinking. In version 1.2, we're also bringing another brand new event, Shadow and Seek. Appraisers take on the roles of hiders or hunters in a game of hide and seek across Clement Academy.
Clement Academy. That's where the Lonely Player Anomaly Commission took place, right?
That's the one. In this minigame, the hunters have to hunt down the hiders.
But just crouching in a corner as a hider sounds kind of boring, no?
I wasn't finished. When a match starts, each hider gets a random set of 3 objects from around campus and can transform into any one of them anytime, anywhere, blending right in while the hunters comb the grounds.
Anything else on top of that? Special skills, maybe?
Hiders also get a decoy skill. They can plant a decoy on the spot to fool the hunters, while hunters have a scan skill that can detect nearby hiders and decoys. If the hunters take down every hider with their attacks before time runs out, they win. On the flip side, if enough hiders survive to the end, or every hunter gets eliminated, the hiders take the match.
Wait, hunters can get eliminated? Don't tell me some hider's going to jump me from behind.
There's a special rule here to keep things fair for both sides. If a hunter attacks a target that turns out not to be a hider, they lose some HP. Don't worry, hunters get a generous pool of HP. The whole point of this rule is to stop hunters from finding hiders by spam tagging everything in sight and getting lucky.
Got it.
อ๋อ
For the full rules,
Wala,
everyone,
kaya mo
check
spam
the event details once the new version goes live.
Version 1.2 also launches an all-new
Tok
minigame,
pa. Ay, hindi
Fishing
hang pa, Raisin.
Frenzy. During the event, head to the
Isu,
fishing
Poseidon.
spots and use harpoons, nets, and throwables to haul in massive catches and level up.
Now we're talking.
Leveling up the
game
event
ni
earns
มันจะ
you
มี
rewards plus catch
ไม่รอหรอก
points,
เหี้ย
which unlock
มัน
new
จะได้ดีกว่า
skills
มัน
for
จะ
an
มี
even
เนี่ย
more satisfying
เฮลิคอปเตอร์
fishing
ไอ้เหี้ย
experience.
แม้จะไม่ได้
This
เล่
is
นก็ตาม
gonna be such a stress reliever.
We'll see about that. Also, as mentioned earlier, we're adding a new Mahjong mode to the Heathero Hobbies permanent lineup, Richi Mahjong.
To help appraisers get up to
รู้
speed,
แล้วมัน
Baggy,
บอกมาแล้ว
could you give everyone a quick rundown of the rules?
ต้อง
Unlike in Mahjong Inferno, a round of Richi Mahjong ends as soon as one player completes a winning hand. And winning takes more than just assembling a basic winning shape. Your hand also needs to meet certain conditions. Generally speaking, the more conditions you meet, and the harder they are to assemble, the more points your winning hand scores. For example, one of the most common ways to win is all simples, building a winning hand using no terminal or honor tiles
na.
at all. But here's the signature of Richi
เชี่
Mahjong.
ยเตรียม
When
ตัว
your
ทำ
hand is
12
fully
กำพร้า
concealed and just one tile from winning,
มันมี
you can
ไอ้นี่
stake
ด้วย
some
เหนือ
points
ใต้
as
อ
a
อกตก
wager and declare it to
Diba?
the whole table, locking in your hand.
อ๋อไม่ใช่
That
เหรอ
declaration is called
เป็นไพ่
Richi.
หน้าใหม่ด้วยนึกว่า
Win
เหนือ
after
ใต้ออก
declaring,
ตกไอ้เหี้ย
and you reclaim your
เพราะ
wager,
ถ้า
plus
เอา
a
สุด
boost
เหนื
to
อ
your
ออก
winning
ตกมา
score.
ก็เตรียมตัวเลยอะ
Fall short,
มี12
and that
กำพร้า
wager
อะไรพวกเนี้ย
is gone for good.
Declaring Richi to fish for a big hand, are we?
ไอ้ใหญ่สุดคือ
All
12
simples. Your wager's mine now.
We'll spare you the deeper terminology. For the detailed rule set, head to the Little Sparrow Details page once version 1.2 goes live. And we're also adding a new activity, Muse Flash. Appraisers can stop by newsstands around the city daily to grab a Muse Flash scratcher and scratch
เด
for
ลี่
prizes.
ก็วันละครั้ง
Who knows what we'll scratch our way
3
into?
6 9
RNG
12
gods, I'm
15
begging you, give me the jackpot!
18
Even
วัน
more events
ไม่
will
ก็
open
วัน
throughout
ละ
version 1.2, where appraisers can earn analyth, fonts, and other rewards. For more details, keep an eye on our official accounts across all platforms.
แผ่นหน้ากูตาย ลามิน่าอ๋อใช้พลังงานคูณ2 Go Class ฟันรัดก็คูณ2นี้ก็อัปเดต
Up next is today's third redeem code.
รีดิมโค้
We'll
ด
see you in a bit.
เอียวริอิโรย129
Welcome back. With version 1.2, the Circle Gifts login event will start up again.
ล็อกกินอีเวนต์
After the update, log in for 7 days to claim up to 10 solid dice. Don't miss out, appraisers.
Also,
Changed it one.
appraisers who create a character and unlock the mail feature before the end of version 1.2 will receive one S-Class standard character selection box
Okay.
sent via in-game mail. NTE is also about to land on some new platforms. On July 8th, NTE officially launches on Steam, the Epic Games Store, and the Samsung Galaxy Store. Pick whichever platform suits you best and jump into the adventure. We'd love to see even more appraisers out exploring Heathero with us.
Beyond what's happening in-game, we've also got offline events and collabs underway.
We're detecting Wartimer index fluctuations. A new coordinate just surfaced. Los Angeles Anime Expo. That's right. NTE is heading to AX 2026.
อันหนึ่งนะ
Expo. That's right. A new coordinate just surfaced.
ตอนเซน
Los Angeles.
If you haven't dropped in yet, now's the time,
นี่
appraisers.
ก็
Big thanks to everyone who turned out for the Katie event. We'll see you July 5th at the Little Tokyo store for more delicious cream puffs.
Oh.
And before we close out today, we've got some early intel to share on version 1.3.
Early วัน
As we mentioned before, The 1.3 story picks up the thread from 1.1 Dreamwalk
เรื่องต่อ
Corridor
จาก
and centers on the struggle against the Scarlet Letter. In the story so far, first, at the Abisu auction, the Scarlet Letter made off with the first branch, an anomaly said to offer a glimpse of the future. Then, from Renee, they took the eternal present, which can freeze the present
ตอนนี้
moment.
เขาได้ไป3แล้ว
And
อะ
finally, in the Corridor of Echoes, they claimed the Helm of Theseus, said to steer its holder back into the past. As for what they have planned next, that all unfolds in version 1.3. Also around version 1.3, we'll be kicking off breezy summer-themed events. Alongside the character swimsuits we mentioned earlier, you'll see even more vehicles
ตัวอย่าง
arriving.
3จะยังอยู่ในช่วง
Sounds pretty good
เพราะฉะนั้น
so far.
มันก็จะ
Got anything else for us,
ตัวละครใน
Baggy?
1.3 จะยังมี
Version
พวกที่เป็นน้ำอยู่
1.3 also introduces a brand new property, though the style is a little different this time. A build-your-own standalone house with a homier feel and a quiet, secluded atmosphere to enjoy.
If that's your style, appraisers, don't miss it. It's never too early to start planning ahead.
As for hetero hobbies, you can rest assured we'll keep adding depth to the mini-games you already love, while bringing fresh new activities, all to make your time in the city even more enjoyable. And above all, we hope to see all appraisers enjoying city life in NTE, and making memories of your own in Hetero.
And that's a wrap on today's show. We'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
หมดละเชี่ยเดี๋ยวผมลงเลยแล้วกันเชี่ยมีเรื่องอยากจะพูดเยอะมากเลยแต่จะไม่ได้พูดไอ้เชี่ยมันไม่มีเนี่ยกูไม่มีคนดูอยู่แล้วนี่ โอ้ my god โอเคงั้นวันนี้ผมนัสเมวีขอตัวลา ท่านผู้ชมไปก่อนนะครับผมไว้เจอกันใหม่โอกาสหน้านะเชี่ยกูแตกบาย
from the dirt, now I'm glowing. 아무도 몰랐지 내가 커지는 걸. Too small, too weak, that's what they said. 이젠 그 말들 위에 서 있어. Thinking on the past, I don't feel it. 상처 위에 다시 빛을